Hey heroes, Cap here. Welcome back to the channel. Now with patch 2.4, there are some things in the patch that were not in the patch notes, and we have been searching and we found another. And that is with Captain America and Black Widow, and specifically their ultimates. It seems like the ultimates seem to have been getting a lot of work, so I gotta check out the other heroes and see if there's anything missing from them. But we're gonna show off how now their ultimates proc melee crits, as well as some Vibranium Payloads, which has been going around quite a bit. So we're going to dive in, take a look, and show off what exactly their ultimates can do. Before we move on, be sure to smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe for more Marvel content. And now let's jump into the action. So as you can see, I don't exactly have the Vibranium Payload on my Cap, except for I've got a chance that melee crits will give me that stun explosion. So we're going to test it out, hop into the harm room here, and we're going to make sure we're going to change the enemies to make sure we've got a good mix of adaptoids and some of the big exos as well. And then we're going to go ahead, change the size, make sure there's a decent amount so I can beat them all up. We're going to move on down and make sure we get God mode on, just so I don't get beat up, so I can show this off in Infinite Heroics. Now, it is proven that this will work with Vibranium Payload. However, I just don't have the Vibranium Payload because it was never something that I would use. It wouldn't proc. So let's see. Okay, you see those explosions there? That is those stun explosions. Once this guy puts... Okay, that hurt. Luckily, God mode's on. I didn't feel it. You see those purple explosions? That stun is triggering, which means that now when you're ulted with Cap, pretty much any melee crit will trigger. This works for Vibranium Payload. This works for the damage buff that I get on melee crits, on the stun explosion, which will be tested right here. You see that purple explosion going off of them. It kind of sends them back, knocks them over a little bit, as well as makes it kind of easy to do takedowns if you do enough of explosions on them. The one thing it does not do, though, or does not proc, I should say, is the Tachyon Surge. Tachyon Surge doesn't proc whether it's on your melee or your range. It still doesn't. Okay, he's gonna. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. We're just gonna go ahead and give him some stun explosions. We're good. But this shows that pretty much as long as the melee crit attack and it's not a Tachyon Surge, it will proc during your Brooklyn Brawler, which can make your builds kind of interesting. Now moving on to Black Widow, we've got the chance that a melee crit attack grants the Tachyon Surge. Now, I already said that it doesn't work, but we're going to test it out. We're going to jump in, try it out. Once again, I just don't have any of the Vibranium Payloads because, once again, it would never proc before this. So I definitely have to get some of that gear now and test it out and play around with my builds. But we've got this for Tachyon Surge. We're going to keep all the normal, the God Mode, Ultimate Heroics, the Exos Adaptoids, level 3. Let's do it. We're going to go ahead, trigger our Power Surge right away, and start hitting. And we're going to be watching those buffs to see if they get... We already have the Infinite Heroic, we got God Mode. Power Surge is what we're on. We're looking for that Tachyon Surge. And even though they picked me up, oh, they choked me, we're good. We're doing decent amount of damage, smacking them around. Not as much damage as I used to do. We've got Shadow Ops now that my intrinsics are full. But the Tachyon Surge doesn't seem to proc ever, which means that all the other melee crits will work on Black Widow and on Captain America. However, if you put Tachyon Surge on and you go ult, you will not be able to proc it, whether it's your melee or your range. However, they do proc for both the other ones now that patch 2.4 has came and dropped. So a quick little update. I was able to get my hands on a Vibranium Payload melee crit attack chance piece, so as to show it off with Black Widow. I was not able to find one with Captain America just yet, still working on him. But let's show off this Vibranium Payload real quick. We're gonna jump in. The harm room's already going. Once again, God Mode, Infinite Heroics, and boom, Vibranium Payload. Let's get off another one, shall we? Let's see. Oh, come on, come on. Okay. Oh, it hit this guy instead. I don't know when it hit him, but it hit him. Haha! So, there we have it. The Vibranium Payloads are working for sure on those melee crits for ultimates. Jumping in here, let's see if we can hit this guy one more. Come on. There we go. There it is. Boom. Just like that. So this is really exciting as it kind of allows you to build different builds. It makes you think that, oh, what else are different with the ultimates? As now Black Widow and Cap can shoot out those Vibranium Payloads. You've seen the stun. There's some limitations with the Tachyon Surge, but overall this is amazing as now the ultimates actually feel like ultimates with these heroes. Now, let me know in the comments below what you are finding out with patch 2.4 and how does this affect your build and what else is there to dive on into as I continue to search what has not been in the patch notes. As always, stay amazing, and until the next one, bye bye.